Before we get into the episode, let's see what was going on in the wrestling world around the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter. The Observer
new
for
segment. Let's go.
Oh, you brand new seg, Tony. It was your idea, and I'm
try
rolling.
it out. Let's see how this goes.
I'm running with it, Tony.
All right.
From the Observer, January 6, 2014, in UFC news, Anderson Silva, perhaps the greatest MMA fighter of all time, was carried from the octagon on a stretcher after suffering a compound fracture of his lower leg via losing in a second-round stoppage for the second time to Chris Weidman. He suffered a broken tibia and fibula slightly above the ankle when Weidman checked a low kick, essentially using his knee to block the kick. Do you guys remember this? Did you guys watch UFC?
Oh yeah, this is like the nastiest shit ever.
It is. It is unbelievably
I'm
gross.
sure I've seen it.
Yeah,
and they replay it 100 times. Tony. It's awful.
It is. It is.
No, I've seen it. I just clicked on it. I see the thumbnail. I'm like, no way I'm watching this.
It snaps and then he like stands on it.
It's one of the nastiest shits I've ever seen in my life.
Why'd I click on that? God.
It is brutal. I just wanted to.
I don't even have to look at it. I remember it like that's one of the injuries in UFC that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. I don't think.
I remember the feeling it gave me as I watched it live.
I feel like that now. Ugh.
Yeah, because so Weidman had beat him already, and like whatever people were calling it a fluke, because like Silva would like rope a dope a lot and like taunt, so he was fucking around, and Weidman caught it with a punch and knocked him out. So this was the rematch, and then Weidman beats him again as Anderson Silva breaks his fucking own leg.
That was the end of Silva too. Like that was pretty much it.
Yeah, he doesn't really recover after that. No. But like legit goat. Getting fucking back-to-back fucked here.
And then getting real fucked, yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah. Very, very bad. TNA news, the Magnus versus AJ Styles match airs on the January 9th show. Hey, how about that? Which will be Styles' last TV appearance from his previous contract. The Styles situation continues to be interesting. He's continuing to book indie dates, and his people are aggressively publicizing that fact in a manner that is done for no other wrestler. There are those in ROH under the impression that negotiations with TNA hit a snag, and that's why the deal with them was cut this past week and was finalized just hours before it was going announced over the weekend. ROH and Styles are talking about more dates on him going forward, and Styles gave the indication that he planned to work more for them this year. He's also got dialogue going on starting in Japan in a few months. It doesn't appear there isn't any particular strong about WWE. You know, the WWE is spending so much on their new performance center. They're looking to develop their own talent there. He didn't indicate this was a direction he was expecting to go. So we'll talk obviously more about AJ leaving TNA here, but I guess in my mind, I thought it was I thought AJ leaving, like everyone knew why, and it was just, this was it, and then he was gone. But there's still impressions that he's going to re-sign here.
Yeah, there was like a lot of nobody really knew what was going on.
He work dates unsigned too? I think
so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I think this was an unsigned date too. Was this like
it might have been
on a handshake deal here? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And
but speaking of indie stuff, I forgot that he actually wrestled Jason Strife at Magnum Pro on the 18th of January, which is kind of crazy.
Crazy graphic.
Dude, yeah, this graphic is nuts.
I'm pretty sure he wrestles. I don't know if it's Cage of Death, but he comes in and wrestles like Drew Gulak in CZW when he's CZW champion. Yeah. And I think Kimberly takes a Styles clash. In WWE news, Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards won't be back at the next NXT tapings and aren't going to be offered a contract. The basic gist of the situation is that Triple H didn't want to sign them after the tryout camp because of their size. The feeling is that they are loaded with guys who aren't big, who can go. So the mentality is that they're looking for guys who can headline WrestleMania in 5 or 10 years out of these camps.
Me when I'm lying crazy. Me when I can't stop lying.
I love to lie forever. The problem with that at first is that WWE also didn't want them on anybody else's TV past the commitments they already had with ROH until the end of the year. But after the first taping, Triple H made a decision not to sign them. There were stories out there that it was because of the match with The Ascension, which I think you guys have seen.
I have seen it.
If you haven't seen this, the American Wolves had a match with The Ascension.
Pitbulls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, American Pitbulls. That's right. Yeah. And in the match, there was a spot where Davey Richards lands on his head, I'm pretty sure. Supposedly the ref told them to go home under the orders from Triple H in the back. They did go home, but not right away. Meltzer says he doesn't know if that had anything to do with the decision not to sign them. The American Wolves at one time or another was also going to be in that crop of guys that got pulled up from the indies and went to NXT when NXT was just about to start rocking.
Beer money too.
Yeah, that's right. James Storm does come in, right? For a second?
Yeah, they do.
He has a minute, yeah.
Robert Roode is actually still there, surprisingly.
I don't, yo. Someone's gonna get my man the fuck out of there, man.
Have you seen this?
I think he's got like an injury going on now or something.
I think he did get injured, Tony. I think he was like producing something at like.
I think he's got like super injury, like they want him to retire or something.
I assume. I hope that. Actually, you know what?
Surgery.
I'll take it back. Yeah, he should probably just stay there. And
yeah, like, you know what? Collect, bro.
And to be honest with you, like Roode was such like a story. He's a guy you build a company around type wrestler. Like you know what I mean. So like, and there's not many companies out there that could use him or do anything with him like that. So, yeah, you know, say WWE, that's cool. I am sad that they didn't do jackass dog shit with this guy for 10 years.
They tried in NXT, and then that was like it. That was like after that, it was like, well, we got a guy on a roster.
His ass could have went straight from TNA and been in a feud with Randy Orton immediately. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
How much?
He had TV experience, so there wasn't really much more to learn for the guy.
He was fucking tailor-made, dude. When he left TNA and he was going to WWE, everyone's like, "This guy's gonna be the world champion." Like, there's no way this guy doesn't you know what I mean? He's failed for that shit.
Dude, I wonder if that theme song hurt him. Is WWE one? Because he just became like the
glorious thing.
He became like an entrance guy, which kind of sucked.
I remember the general consensus was like he'll be on TV. Like he's not even gonna.
He's a star.
He's not sitting in NXT for anything. You know what I mean? Triple H said, "You look way too much like me. You look way too much like me.
Like, you do too many of my moves. You gotta get the fuck out
it's just not happening, man. You're finishing a TKO. You are not going on TV."
Do you remember when? I think it was Impact. Like they had footage left over of Roode from his run there.
It was GFW.
Was it GFW?
It was GFW, and they aired it and said he came from NXT.
Yeah, he's in.
He jumped ship to make his debut or whatever. Yeah,
that is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was crazy. Different era.
One thing I put here just because I thought it was interesting with the timing of certain events these days. CM Punk got people talking on Twitter when somebody complimented him on a good match. He said, "I don't know how many of these I have left in me." Punk has talked about retiring young from wrestling. A number of people have noted that Punk
now.
This is 2014. I thought it was
him after him and Jack Perry had a little fight backstage. All right, more times I gotta beat these guys up.
Twitter doesn't like Punk? That's weird.
I didn't push Bobby Roode. Cry me a river.
Come here, you piece of shit. He's pushing through people backstage. Give me Jack Perry. Where's Jack Perry?
He's got a light tube. I'll show you. I wrestled Justice Payne.
Dude, that would be awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so a number of people noted that Punk talks of leaving when he gets frustrated, but that feeling is he won't, at least now. It's very interesting how some things just never change.
Yeah, you're right. Take me to the son of a bitch. Jack Perry just talking shit about you on TV. Take me to the son of a bitch.
In TNA news regarding Jeff Jarrett, who I think had just left around this time, or a little bit before this.
Like right around this time. Yeah.
There's a ton of speculation going around that he'll be starting up his own promotion. Speaking of James, starting up his own promotion. As far as whether it'll be with Toby Keith, who was looking to buy TNA, Meltzer says he doesn't know. I don't remember Toby Keith.
Yeah, I remember
buying it. We're like so high back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, you're right, Tony. I remember that being one of the big buys.
Like
Billy Corgan,
him and Jarrett were gonna buy it. Yeah,
Corgan, him,
run the company.
They just want to get out of there. Just like this shit ain't happening.
Yeah, it says the talks of Keith buying TNA came very close, as noted months back. Actually, closer than anyone knows, but talk in that direction appears to be dead at this time. There was talk something would be announced this week from Jarrett, but from what I've been told, there's nothing to be announced at this point. Well, GFW gets announced in April of 2014, so it is right around the corner that this starts. How long is GFW's run?
They have one amp taping, and then they do some house shows. No, they do some house shows.
Yeah, okay.
They do like baseball field shows.
I went to a baseball show of GFW.
Did you?
Whatever. Yeah, the Good Brothers.
I'm sure we've talked about this, right?
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
Do you remember the card?
It was the Good Brothers.
Were on
yeah! I knew it! I fucking knew that shit! Yeah, come on, man. That's for real.
Jim Duggan was on it. He was doing he just had a 2x4. That's all I remember.
Were the Bollywood boys on there? Base Bollywood boys?
They probably were on there. They probably thought the Good Brothers or something. Yeah.
Cody Rhodes?
Oh, maybe. Was Cody there yet?
Jarrett was there, but I don't think Cody was.
Sanjay?
Cody was only there for the TV. Sanjay might have been there. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he was in the Next Gen division.
Nick Aldis?
Yeah, he had to be there. That was the GOAT.
Probably.
I think he was the first champ, right?
That was the GFW GOAT. Josh Barnett. He was a commentator.
I've never, by the way, so the GFW Gold thing, I don't know if I've ever met one person that said that they like tried to buy any of that. I don't know.
I wish I got in on that.
Me too. just because
I don't know why I didn't
have a podcast 10 years later.
Yeah, where I'd be like, I bought it.
It wasn't even like GFW. It was like another gold company that was just selling it for Jeff.
That's
Jarrett
right, Tony. You're right.
Oh, really? So it was just them licensing Jarrett's name or whatever?
Yeah, you'd get a video call or an autograph from Jeff Jarrett or something. What was that? Like
a guitar.
Oh, really?
Oh, if you bought the gold, okay.
You get the guitar. Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Damn, yeah, so GFW, you know what's crazy is like they were just so dead set on just doing like they needed TV and they needed to do this and that and that and this. They could have just been like they could have just done solid indie shows for a while and then work towards a TV deal or something. Yeah, but they were so dead set on like contracts and being TV and shit. It's like, dude, you have like Jeff Jarrett running this shit. Like you could make some good money just doing like indies with these guys that aren't signed anywhere. Maybe they're signed to fucking TNA or something, but like TNA will let you use them. You're Jeff Jarrett. You know what I mean?
They're not gonna say fucking no. I mean, and they probably didn't have them on like hard contracts anyway. I imagine those dudes were probably doing indies for the most part anyway. It's so funny that you say that, James, because I swear we just had this discussion about the fucking XWF too. And that
like you just had to have
before this.
You have to have like a visionary that like can see past. Like obviously that's probably the goal is to get there, but maybe like Jarrett also was like, I did this for 20 years of my fucking life,
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe I don't want to redo it. Like we should be able to just get it right off the rip, and if we can't, fuck it. That's probably more so where it landed. It was like if we can't get it out the gate, then like
why bother? It's not worth it. I've already been through this song and dance before. I'm not fucking doing it again.
You don't want to put in the miles, yeah.
And he gets right back into TNA not too long
and then
after, right?
TNA to GFW.
Yeah,
he was actually they were actually like Tony in like the middle of it. So like it was this weird thing where it was like Impact and also GFW, and they put stickers on the belts and shit,
dude. And they had like because they were going through like TV deals. They had Anthem, and then like the Anthem Owl thing, and then the Impact Owl logo. Remember that?
All
and then
over the place, yeah.
And then it went to like Then it went to the green ropes, but there was still an Impact logo.
Yeah, dude. Andrew Everett was working there that time too.
Holy crap! I forgot about that.
And yeah, man, and like they were like in the middle of this transition, but on TV it was like a takeover angle.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's
like
right.
Alberto El Patron was like the head of GFW
dude,
or something.
Lady Tapa and Congo Kong are taking over this company.
Holy shit!
She's in this company, bro.
Dude, I swear, I don't want to go too crazy because we're gonna review it. Obviously, when I saw Lady Tapa on this show, I thought my brain was gonna explode. This was like an unlocked fucking.
She's
human
only
being.
a GFW, right? Like that's where she came from, or did you see TNA first?
No, she was TNA
first, and then she joined GFW to invade TNA with Congo Kong.
And Cody was defending the next gen GFW title on
next
TV
gen
too,
title, the GOAT.
against Moose.
GF Dub,
yeah,
give me the gold,
bring it back, bro. Come on, Jarrett. We'll bring it back with you.
Yeah,
let's give it one more try. One more try.
We got one more college try in us, man.
All right, from a couple more things here. Observer from January 20th, 2014. Around this time was when I guess a lot of that Jesse Sorensen stuff was going down. I don't know how many.
He broke his neck.
Yeah, so Jesse Sorensen was signed to TNA. He was a kid signed to TNA. He, as James said, broke his neck on, I'm pretty sure it was on TV, right?
It was on TV.
So Jesse Sorensen did an interview with High Spots, and he says that most of this has come out. Among the things he has said that after the accident in the hospital, his mother was freaking out over medical bills, and Dixie Carter assured her in front of everyone that she would not have to worry about money. And she said, as long as I have a company, you'll always have a job, to Jesse Sorensen.
Me when I'm lying.
Well, Jesse
Me when I'm lying.
Why would you say that? You can't make that promise. You can't make that promise to AJ Styles, who built the company around.
Jesse Sorensen, of course, gets fired, which is...
Yeah, he does.
I can't believe it.
You can't make that kind of promise. I can't even promise you I'll be friends with you tomorrow, Johnny. Come on, bro.
Meltzer says that a key point is that key decisions as far as financial prudence were made by Janice Carter, which is Dixie Carter's mom. Well, while Dixie was the president running things, this decision may have been out of her hands. And Jesse says that the only way out from the huge bills was his mother filing for bankruptcy. TNA's response was to give him a job in production that he said paid decently, but he said it wasn't a lot of money compared to guys like Hogan, which is a funny thing. Well, you can slam a giant, dude.
Of course it's not.
Why don't you start slamming some giants, brother, and maybe you can fucking make my money.
Janice said, "Who the hell is Jesse? Who the hell is Jesse Sorensen? Who the hell Jesse Sorensen ever beat? He's on
Jordan?
the what? How much is he what? For what?
Janice Carter. Is that you talking about? Janice
Carter.
Did
Yes.
they name Abyss's weapon after Janice Carter?
Oh, probably, Tony.
What the fuck? I never
just
even
was
thought of
wondering
that.
I didn't know.
Holy
This
shit.
is the first time I ever heard of Janice, by the way. Janice Carter. I didn't
Janice
know.
Carter.
Janice Carter.
Janice Carter got rid of Jesse Sorensen. Who the hell this guy ever beat? This guy out here, brother. He can go to GFW for all I care.
Dude, I'm looking at his win-loss here, and it's not looking too great.
Janice Carter.
He hasn't worked in a year. What happened?
You can't have a good match with Kid Cash. You can't have a good match with anybody. I don't know what to tell you, brother. You're out of here. You should go to the next gen division, dude.
Dude, this is 100% what they did. This was the discussion
I
that they
said
had.
Janice Carter.
Well, he also said that TNA seems stunned by the massive
Jesse
negative
Sorensen,
reaction.
dude. I don't know this jabroni. I've never seen him here, brother.
You better keep my name out of his fucking mouth. I promise you.
I promise you, if he ever comes here, dude, he's not working here. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna break his fucking neck
Look, his neck is already broken.
on your show.
Then I must have seen him here, brother, and that was me that did it. I'm lying. I don't know why I'm lying, dude.
Jesse
lying
Sorensen
tour?
died. No, I'm lying.
I'm lying. That's my bad.
lied.
I
That's my
apologize.
bad. His neck just got hurt.
Well, TNA was surprised, stunned by the massive negative reaction
really?
from him being fired. And then after they were bombarded with negative
Why are you
reaction,
saying fuck me for, brother?
what the fuck did I do, dude? I don't even think Hogan's in the company.
He's not. He's gone. That's why Dixie's running. That's why he said, why you say fuck me, dude?
Yeah. Who you saying fuck me for, brother?
How do we work there, brother?
I dare you. I'll put $50,000 on the line if you can work with Kid Cash.
You can wrestle one match with Kid Cash, brother.
They were surprised by negative reaction. Okay.
Yes. And Dixie called him and asked if they could release a joint statement saying that the release was 100% amicable and he asked to be let go to pursue other things.
It was
he
your fault, dude.
He wouldn't agree to this and just told her she should let it blow over and that his mother was furious at Dixie for even making that call and asking. So they fired him and said, hey, can you tell people that you wanted to leave? After we said you'd have a job for life. Well, fucking, you better do it, brother. And even sadder news, James. Jay Bradley was released from Impact Wrestling.
This can't happen. This can't happen.
It's done. Jay Bradley's run is over.
I can't
Brian
believe
Cage
his
wouldn't have been
legendary
released.
run.
Yeah, I mean, he had all those matches.
Right, Tony, and you're right. Brian Cage.
The boomstick.
The boomstick. Yeah, you're right. Well, he came back as Sheamus.
No.
No, dude, he was Ridge Holland.
I'm
Come on.
sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Ain't
My
no
bad,
shame,
man.
brother.
Yeah,
Ain't
sorry,
no
brother.
shame.
Well, now he's he's fucking O'Doyle from
O'Doyle rules.
Yeah, from the Adam Sandler movies.
And last piece, it's two more things here. WWE news regarding Bill Goldberg facing Ryback at WrestleMania. The situation is unchanged.
Wait, now or back then?
2014, sadly.
Because they're supposed to wrestle now still.
They should have wrestled
That's
at
what
Wembley.
Ryback says, Tony. That's right.
It is said to be close to a dead deal because they are far apart on money, but it's not completely dead. So there was real discussions about Goldberg facing Ryback at WrestleMania 2014 or whatever. I don't know.
This shit would have been awesome,
That's
too.
crazy.
Is Goldberg even on that show? Probably not, right?
He hasn't come back for a while, I feel like.
That's WrestleMania 30. Is Ryback on this show? What does Ryback do instead? Ryback.
Beats Hulk
Did
Hogan.
we watch the match?
Beats Jesse Sorensen.
Ryback is in the pre-show Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Elimination match teaming with Curtis Axel, where he loses.
That's the goat.
Rybaxel? Let's go.
Rybaxel, yes.
Ryback was the goat, man.
And last piece of news here, WWE is also talking to Sting. Don't do it, Sting. We gotta go back.
Come
Please.
on, Sting.
Get in the fucking time machine, boys. We gotta
You go to
stop
GF
him.
Dub Sting.
Wait, are they contract tampering? Is that what's happening?
No, Sting did not renew his TNA deal, so he is open for.
Wait, when is this? What day?
2014. So Sting goes to WWE in 2014.
Yeah, but he's still employed at this current episode of Impact, right? Or not?
I don't know when this was taped, so I'm not sure.
Oh, you're right. But he's out.
I like the idea that we're discovering that they contract tampered here, Tony. And we should fucking give it to him.
Well, is the date of this Observer on the 14th?
This is January 20th.
Oh, okay, so yeah, all right.
Well, there you go. That is it for the Observers at this time, and now it's time to talk about Impact Wrestling, January 9th, 2014.
All right, it's time to get into TNA Impact Wrestling.
Is there any song for this? There's no intro.
Tony doesn't even get to say TNA.
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
We're Impact Wrestling.
Was there an intro?
I don't think there was.
There was a cold open, but no intro. I don't.
That's
think.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So cold open. The very first fucking thing when you start this episode up, you hear Dixieland is a place where dreams always come true.
I think we watched that match for Patreon.
I'm pretty fucking sure we did.
We have
to take the ladder up to the ramp and then hang the belt up. You have to take take the championship down in the ring.
That's
then
right.
Take the ladder to the stage and then hang the championship back up, and then you take it back down.
And this was Magnus versus Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. So
and
there
Jeff
was multiple ones of these. There was multiple Dixieland matches, wasn't there?
There's more than
Well, this
one?
was the first one they ever did.
Yeah, this is the first, yeah.
I'm sure they did it tongue-in-cheek later on, I imagine.
Sure, yeah. Well, Jeff Hardy takes a gnarly bump off the ladder on the stage and dies on the ramp.
Because Dixie has her new stable. Planet Dixie.
Yeah, I was going to say, what is this called?
Dixieland, that's the name of the stable.
Yeah, it is called Dixieland.
Oh, sure, okay.
Which, of course... no, he's in GFW. We can't talk about him anymore.
All right, fair enough.
So, Planet Dixie is EC3, Rockstar Spud, Magnus,
right,
and Dixie Carter.
Brutus Magnus or Nick Aldis, whichever you want to call him.
Yeah, and all the heels on the show.
Anyone that's a heel is also
Bad
associated
influence,
with...
apparently, there.
Well, you'll see the litany of them later, Tony.
Yeah.
And we're just setting the stage of where we're at in this episode. Fucking Dixie Carter is the main character on TV right now.
She is the focal point of the entire company is around Dixie Carter.
And the feud right now is that AJ Styles won the real TNA World title at Bound for Glory.
Yes.
And he went away. He got in his fucking convertible and left with the belt.
Yeah, his big convertible seats.
Never came back. And then they won. And then that's why they had the Dixieland match. And Magnus won the vacated title. And then AJ Styles said, I don't fucking think so.
He came back and said, I'm the real world champion, and spray painted an AJ on the title.
And then he started looking for Jack Perry.
He was talking Jesse Sorensen. Trying to take food of my family.
So that's where we're at. Dixieland, AJ Styles, and Magnus. Tonight, we have a TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Who is the real champion match? Yes. AJ and Magnus.
It's Magnus challenged him. It's a one-night only contract as well. So AJ he's going to sign a contract on this episode to wrestle Magnus tonight. And Dixie said, this ain't going to happen. And Magnus said, if it isn't going to happen, then I'm going to. So I guess it's going to happen.
Well, I mean, let's not rush to, what I mean? Magnus leaving is, that's different. AJ leaving is one thing.
That might be some good. Yeah, it might be good.
I mean, if you ask me, it's the same.
Yeah, I think on the same level. Historically and currently.
It shifted entire companies here.
For some reason, I remember them having a match where Magnus, respected AJ enough to not have a bunch of bullshit happen. I'll tell you right now, that's not the match that we watched tonight.
It is the complete opposite.
I must have dreamed that one up. I don't know.
Yeah, you were hoping for a better time.
Yeah, I guess whatever I had in mind was never going to happen here.
Oh my God, if that's what you thought you were getting here, you must have been brain fucked.
Dude, yeah. When we got to the actual main, I was like, wait a minute. I actually write down my thoughts in real time as it's happening.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
So we'll get to it tonight. But first off, we have to kick off Impact with a Dixie Carter Town Hall.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. Deep inside of me.
Yeah. She sings her song, I think.
It was Surge fucking probably produced it.
Wake up.
So I imagine so.
Yeah, so
it is. It's Impact Wrestling featuring Dixie Carter. Yeah.
She's saying
sings
these
her own
boots are
song.
made for walking.
no, come on. That's for the go only,
that's
Tony.
Brooke. Come on.
That's the go only.
Oh, sorry,
Put some
brother.
respect. Don't you?
Why are you singing my
say that.
song, brother? So Dixie Carter Town Hall. Dixie has a contract, one night only. AJ Styles can return to TNA. Him and Magnus will have a match to unify the world champions and figure out who the real world champion is.
Dixie says, I'm not going to waste one more ounce of my precious breath talking about you, AJ. Then she talks about AJ and to AJ for the next 15 minutes.
Well, that's understandable because the whole show revolves around AJ Styles. So AJ actually comes out here.
Yeah, he does. My evil ways. Get ready to fly.
Yeah, he's turned back into the Phenomenal One, which was a pretty big turn in TNA at the time.
It was huge.
It paid off
awesome.
the big evil ways thing because they said, we need AJ as a face again, please.
I need the old AJ Styles.
He said, okay. Of course, he had to do it to defeat the evil team of, who was it? The main
Aces
event
and Eights,
Mafia.
right?
Aces and Eights, that's what it was. The
Yeah,
main event
yeah.
Mafia were the good guys this time.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
AJ has kept the leather jacket hoodie combo here, which is based.
Good look, man.
We've talked about it on the show, but it was like 100 episodes ago. I was there when he turned back to Phenomenal One.
Yes,
was
I
at
do
the
remember you
show.
saying that.
Yeah.
That is, I remember watching that and how cool that moment was because like everyone wanted it, and it
Yeah,
happened.
dude. It
They
was
gave
sweet.
it to us. Yeah.
And Brooke Tessmacher was there. And
Oh, and the GIF.
she
You saw.
shook her ass crazy. And I said, golly. I said, this is what it's all about.
Two legendary moments in time that you were there for, and that's good, bro.
Dude, it was like the only legendary moments in TNA at that time, 2014. I was seeing both.
That's the only thing people remember from this era.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy.
Well, what about me, dude?
Oh, well, brother, you're not here anymore, dude. So get your
Oh,
ass
you're
out
right,
of here.
brother. Oh, sorry, brother.
You're a jabroni, brother. So AJ comes out here and he goes to talk, and Dixie says, no words, just fucking sign it.
Yeah, sign this shit right now. Your lawyers have fucking looked at this. The contract's one night only for one match. Let's goddamn go. And then she looks off to the distance, very confused, like she forgot her line, and then looks back at AJ and says, "And winner takes all."
Sorry, I just read the teleprompter, and I apologize for that.
Line.
Yeah, so Dixie says she's giving a lot to AJ and Magnus because she doesn't even want to do this fucking match.
No way.
And she says, since I'm doing so much for you guys are going to do something for me. And that is, I'm going to make it a no disqualification match.
Holy shit. Yeah, she says, I won't rest until I never see your face again. And when I conjure up that beautiful moment of our last time together, I want you to be bloodied, bruised, and carried out on a stretcher from my ring. Sign the contract.
This is a better idea than making it a disqualification match, which
right.
in hindsight would be very, very stupid. I don't know who would do that, but it would be dumb.
I mean, if anyone suggested that, I would fucking hit them from now on.
I would hate them forever. I would never forget it.
It would, I mean, I would look differently at a lot of people if they suggested that. I promise you.
Well, AJ Styles says, well, you have a lot of confidence in that paper champion. But,
He's
you
like,
know,
"Ooh."
you had a lot of confidence in the champion that I beat at Bound for Glory, too. And AJ says, well, you think your cronies are going to run down to the ring? Let me tell you something. The boys in the back hate you as much as I do.
I got some friends.
Dixie says, I gave you everything. Did the boys sign your check?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, let's not fucking start talking about checks here at TNA. That's probably one thing we should never bring up on TNA is
Don't
checks.
you talk about my fucking money.
Did they put food on your family? Your little wife, your little me redneck kids?
Holy shit.
This is crazy. They both have crazy accents, by the way.
They do, and they're going to town on each other here. And he says, because I own them, I made you, and in the end, AJ, I can't wait to break you. And AJ says, you break me. Dixie Carter breaks AJ Styles. How? Same way you broke Jeff Hardy. These people don't know you don't get it. You don't get wrestling. And the crowd chants, you don't get it.
You don't get it.
And then AJ says, this belt got respect when I took it away from you. And Dixie, off microphone, like rolls her eyes and says, Japan. Holy shit.
That's real shit, man. Let them know.
That's crazy.
AJ says that if Magnus would get his head from under her skirt, he would get it too.
Holy shit, what's under there?
Well, Magnus's music, obviously, because it hits immediately.
If you get your music out from under his skirt.
Magnus comes to the ring and then cuts the most "I am a wrestler" ass promo I've ever heard in my life.
Shockingly, this is all he ever does.
Magnus comes to the ring and tells Dixie to leave the ring. She hesitates, but eventually she does it. And Magnus says, "Tonight, we will wrestle. And tonight, I will win."
Your time here is up, bruv. It's over.
I wonder why this Magnus as top champ thing never worked here. I don't understand.
Dude, come on. He's always been a great top champ everywhere.
Don't worry, they got EC3 to follow in his footsteps because that actually happens, and it still happens today. Because
you can say that for many years, Tony. Yes, you're right.
Now. Dude, did you ever hear the beef of Magnus EC3? I think they hate each other.
No, wait, what? Why?
I swear Magnus was telling the story. I don't remember where I saw it back in the day. I probably don't know it for verbatim.
I'll listen to it regardless.
Basically, EC3 bribed Dixie Carter, gave her gifts and stuff, and then she started to like him, and then
Magnus?
No. EC3 gave Dixie gifts, and then she kind of pushed Magnus to the side and was more in favor of EC3, and then that's why he won the belt after that.
Holy shit! This isn't kayfabe. That's real.
Tony, that's called an angle.
No, not on
TV. The show.
Not on television, bro.
Sorry, I thought it was on TV.
Oh,
dude, they did that camera where they snuck around the corner and I saw it.
Dude, this peekaboo camera, and then Dixie was talking to EC3 and he had gifts for her.
That's fucked up, Tony.
I saw it.
It really happened, okay?
Tony, I'm with you, bro. I promise I'm with you.
Why fuck me, James, huh? Come on.
He's just trying to help.
Sorry. You don't get it.
Yeah, but I think was I watching a Magnus shoot video? Fuck, why was I doing that?
But I was watching a TNA digital exclusive.
I was watching a bunch of SmackDown.
I was watching Behind the Impact.
No more Behind the Impact.
TNA, I was watching Reaction. That's what it was. That's what I saw.
Explosion. In Japan.
Tony, that was good.
GF
I like
Global Force Gold. I was watching
I believe you, bro.
All right,
I swear Magnus said that.
Yeah. Well, Magnus didn't know it's work either. So Magnus didn't understand the heel getting a comeuppance and losing. He just didn't understand that part. So Magnus leaves, and AJ says that he didn't take the shortcut like Magnus. It took 11 years of blood, sweat, and tears. Which I'm guessing that AJ also forgot that Magnus has been here for a while too.
Magnus has been here for a while.
Yeah, you're right.
And AJ says that he will walk out tonight of TNA with honor, ring, and of.
And then AJ says, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave with the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. And what's Dixie Carter gonna do then? Why don't you take your lips off her pussy?
Yeah, why you say it like that?
Pussy.
It did not have to be pussy.
Tony's always right.
They wouldn't bleep it. I saw it on Beyond the Impact, before the Impact. Sorry. By the way, Nick Aldis started in 2008 in TNA, by the way.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So the shortcut he took.
Tony, first off, he should have brought up that Magnus fucking busted the IWGP title shit, ruined the New Japan relationship. It took me 11 years, and I'm about to go to Japan, matter of fact.
And you're not gonna fuck this up for me.
And you're not going there ever. I promise you that.
You don't think they can say ass on Spike?
No, they probably. I don't know, man.
I think it was tit.
I thought it was take your lips off her ass.
Yeah, ass.
Yeah, I thought it was
maybe.
ass or pussy.
Yeah,
maybe right.
Pussy would be nuts.
Pussy is right.
Pussy would be fucking crazy.
He probably said
take your lips off her fucking uvula. Would you ask her a question for once in your damn life?
He spells accent. Uvula.
That's also Murph's accent for some reason.
That's also Taz.
And Taz, Murphs and AJ Styles having a conversation would be fucking awesome.
Did you quit eating her ass, you weirdo? Did you ask her a question for once in your damn life?
Why don't you take your lips off her toilet and ask her?
So it hits his music immediately, and
holy shit!
I guess the question all the fans had for Magnus are, how's your lips?
And who are you?
You've only been here for 10 years. I've been here for 11.
What are you doing
Fuck
here,
you,
bro?
man. Yeah, fuck you, man. So a video package of Dixie Carter's new group, which is, of course, EC3, Magnus, Rockstar Spud, and her.
And herself.
Yes. They will be at Genesis next week on Spike.
Yeah, on a free Genesis thing. That's what they're trying to... Is this when they scaled down the pay-per-views, I guess, or what?
They scaled them down, but they wanted to keep having, like, specials.
Sure.
Which is a good idea. And I think, like, I kind of wish TNA or AEW would have done it like this. Like, sometimes I feel like their fucking shit comes out of nowhere. They're like, this week is fucking Fyter Fest this week. I like that, like...
Match at the beach.
Yeah, I like that TNA would be like, we have 8 weeks until the next pay-per-view, but at the 4-week mark, we're going to have Genesis or something on TV. Yeah. Because then, like, you could still pay it off on TV and then make it keep going to the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? So it kind of like allows you to keep doing that. I like that a lot.
I do too.
I think it's very interesting that they have a cage match on Genesis and then fucking 9 of them tonight.
Dude, this just fucking happened because the last TNA we watched was just before lockdown, and then they did cage matches on the Impact.
They have a whole cage pay-per-view. Why didn't you do cage on Impact?
Yeah, it must have just been easy to set up or something.
Or it was like cage matches were like tested ratings movers.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm sure they are. Yeah.
I like TNA's cage too. It's always cool looking.
Yeah, it is cool. I like it with the door.
I remember Sam Shaw dragged Christy and he said, give me your
That
ass
was
now.
awesome.
Dude, I remember that, and I also remember him at the beginning of that match threatening to jump off of it and die.
Dude, that was Sam Shaw was a highlight of TNA at the time.
Dude, that Sam Shaw run was crazy.
It was
Stay out of
awesome.
my room.
Stay out of my room.
Dude, and they had an awesome music video, and that was also fucking Ken Anderson, was it? With him.
Yeah, that was Ken
That
Anderson.
was a feud.
Anderson,
Yeah, man, they had a great fucking video for that. I love that angle.
Ken Anderson's like a utility guy because he can talk his way into any feud.
Yeah.
And then, like, the match happens. You're right, dude. Ken Anderson and LA Knight are the same dude. Yeah. For real. But yeah, we go backstage. Dixie tells Gail Kim, who is standing beside TNA Hall of Famer and legend, Lady Tapa.
Dude, I was so taken back. Like, I think I scared Deb from how, like, fuck. I was like, I know who this fucking is. I know who this is.
It's
and I couldn't for the life of me figure out her name. But yeah, Lady Tapa.
She doesn't say her name here. Gail just kind of looks at her and Dixie says,
you're just supposed to know.
You know what you're supposed to do tonight. It's very important you guys do this. We don't know what they're doing. We assume it's something bad. Lady Tapa was someone that they brought in and they thought maybe like she would get better under the system.
Right.
Well, you know.
She does not.
Yeah.
She's only there for a year, maybe.
Yeah. And it was one of those time periods, too, where you look at, especially WWE, as things are starting to ramp up on their side of signing indie guys, and you really just got to question what the fuck is happening. Like, how is this happening sort deal, you know?
I mean, I can you remember one fucking match that she had?
No.
Yeah, I don't even remember. I didn't even remember her being with Gail Kim.
I just remember her ridiculous ass taunt where she did her hands out thing. And I remember I had one YouTube video where
About it?
no, I mean, while I was reviewing, I was also reviewing TNA
sure.
on
Yes.
YouTube at the time.
Yes,
but I remember I did a thumbnail on a video where I took Lady Tapa's body and put my face on it. Because I thought it was funny. Her name was Lady Tapa.
Yeah, Lady. It's not Lady.
It's not Lady, it's Lady Tapa.
Lady.
Yeah. So the first match of the evening is Eric Young and Joseph Sparks versus the Bromans.
Bromans is.
Yeah.
But more importantly, there's a live Q&A on the new second screen experience on ImpactWrestling.com. So can you fucking
Someone had to have used this.
Ask some fucking questions. I did not. But
I didn't either.
Somebody surely there. I think WWE was also touting a fucking second screen experience.
I didn't have a smartphone in 2014.
I don't know what I fucking had.
I still had my fucking slide up text fucking
Oh,
you know
sure,
what I mean?
okay,
Keyboard
yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it was an app, James. I think this was just on their website. It was just ImpactWrestling.com.
They should like an iPad and an iPhone. But yeah,
Well,
back then
you
I was still
browse.
typing to motherfuckers. I said, "What's up, bitch?" I got my fucking text signature and everything. So backstage, Dixie Carter is talking to the Bromans.
Yeah, she said, "You understand the importance of this?" And Robbie says, "We get it. You know, it's just a little intense, even for the bromans." And she says, "What? Don't question me on this." She looks at Jesse. He's gonna do this, and Robbie says, "Sorry. Just, I'm counting on you." And Jesse says, "We're good." So Dixie is talking to the bromans about something, but we don't know what just yet.
Jesse though.
Robbie though.
You are now in the mix with DJ Zima.
She looks like a horse, bro.
Dude, I love this gimmick so fucking much.
These are the goats, man. These are the tag team goats. I legitimately, me and Tony, like our group of friends at that time in 2014, were watching this like religiously. Like we were big into TNA.
Me and my buddy Jericho would watch it too. We would all, and we were fucking same. It was probably the same exact shit. Jesse though. Jesse though. We were super into the bromance.
When did Big Rob T join? Did he already join? Was he in? What's the deal with Rob
I think
Terry?
he's already gone.
Yeah, Rob Terry was the one before this, Tony. And
that was
then
before
bromans.
Jesse. Yeah,
That was before bromans. Okay.
Yeah.
that was the list.
Yeah, the list is something
was crazy,
legendary.
Bro.
Yeah.
That was goated.
So DJ Z is their own personal DJ.
Yeah, he's at a DJ set. The lights come down. There's a spotlight on him, and he's legit just at the DJ booth. And
He was Zima Ion, not DJ Z yet, though.
Yeah,
What is he
Zima
now?
Ion, Andrew Everett's tag team partner.
they were tag teams together.
But yeah, I don't know what he is now. He's Joaquin Wild.
That's right. Yes. Joaquin Wild. Yes.
Joaquin Wild.
Yes. But we know him as DJ Z.
Yeah, dude, that gimmick is way better than whatever the fuck he's doing in WWE. I'm telling you, be DJ Z, bro. That shit was awesome.
It was fucking awesome. And he says, "It's my honor to introduce the TNA World Tag Team Champions, two men whose physiques always test positive. For protein-infused perfection, the Bromans."
Come on, man. These are the goats. This is legit. I love this shit, man.
What a great fucking run these two had here.
The Bromans are the tag champs, and they're perfect heels too. Like
They are.
They're
pieces of shit.
Every fucking tag team they faced was always better than them. So like you always wanted to see them lose.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. DJ Z super obnoxious during every.
He does it during the match.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
super
he does.
obnoxious.
Awesome.
Eric Young and Joseph Parker team in here. Eric Young reminds me of a lot of WWE's Daniel Bryan.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Why?
He's a monster.
Monster. I think he should win the title, like
when
Daniel
does that
Bryan.
happen?
It's coming up.
It's got to be coming up, man.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
like
he has the
Mania.
whole look.
He's the one that he dethrones the Reign of Terror, I believe, for Magnus.
What, EC3? Oh, Magnus. Okay, I was gonna say.
Because
Yeah,
right?
coming up.
Because
Yeah,
Daniel
I believe
Bryan
so.
wins WrestleMania, and
This
then
year, right?
all
Yeah.
of a sudden,
Oh,
Eric
that's
Young
right.
gets reminded how much he is also a monster.
He's reminded. I'm pretty sure there's a video package they did for him winning the belt, and somebody put that song over it.
I can't find that.
I can't either.
Because
Yeah,
I remember
it
being
though.
so good a monster. That must be fucked up for him, though, right? Because he really, like, I'm sure he wanted to win that belt.
He was
Tony,
there
it was
forever.
now or never. He was going to be Daniel
Yeah.
Bryan, or he was going to be ODB's husband.
Married
Yeah.
Tony. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, the match gets started here, and
Well, Eric Young locks up with a ref.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
does.
like,
Well, he's
what
done
the
that
fuck?
every match since ever. So,
Yeah.
Since he became Eric Young.
and before he became Daniel Bryan, Tony.
That's
Oh,
also
he was-
during this match is where they announced that Kurt Angle has issued an open challenge in a steel cage for tonight. I
Yes.
said, what? The
This
fuck
reminds
are
me
you
a
talking
lot
about?
of his feud with Ken Anderson.
We just watched as well.
Well, they get the match started. They do nothing, and then on the Tron, Lady Tapa.
No.
Lady Tapa, yeah. What everybody's saying.
Let me know.
Lady Tapa.
Did I
Yeah.
say Lady Tapa? Yeah.
Now that gimmick would have got her way over.
It would have.
Lady Tapa and Gail
Not in TNA,
Kim.
though.
No, unless LA Knight was doing it first and then she just did it. It reminded her.
It would have worked in NWA.
She should also be a
Lady
monster.
Tapa.
A monster.
Oh, my.
Lady Tapa and Gail Kim
Yeah.
are attacking ODB. Yeah. So that's
I say bam of a champion.
so of course that is Eric Young's wife.
Of course it is. Yeah, they're whooping her ass and choking her with a Singapore cane.
You had to be reminded, of course, that Eric Young and ODB were the Knockouts tag champs, and then they got married, and then they're still doing that now.
And they got rid of those belts.
Yeah, gotta get rid of them.
Oh my gosh, they did.
Yeah, I don't think they ever come back, do they?
Until later,
years later, yeah.
I think I said this before in the past, but I still wish ODB would have had like a better run in WWE or something. Like something, you know, like she deserved more. She was awesome in TNA.
She was a real shining light for a while, Tony.
She was so tapped into her gimmick that I'm surprised she didn't get at least an NXT run.
Dude,
but maybe by then it was like
anywhere
whatever.
She went. Yeah.
WWE doesn't like fuck with gimmicks like that too much, though.
Which is weird if they didn't make it for sure.
Yeah, right. Well, Eric Young leaves to check on his wife with everybody saying ODB. Yeah.
Yeah, he just leaves the match. And then in the ring, Jesse and Robbie start fucking up Joseph Park. Joseph Park, some might not know this, by the way. Joseph Park is Abyss.
No, that's his brother.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No,
it's his brother. You know, my brother, Abyss.
Abyss? Yeah, he's always this tall. He's always this tall.
Jesse does a move to Abyss where he grabs him by his jacket and pushes him against the rope and then pushes his cock into his face. I'm not sure what he was trying to do here.
Yeah, so the gimmick, everybody, is that Joseph Parks doesn't know how to wrestle. He's not a wrestler.
He's not a wrestler. He's just looking for his brother, you know, Abyss.
But I'm not a wrestler. Yeah. So Joseph Parks was actually a pretty entertaining part of this show for a while. Yes. I think the general consensus at the time was that Joseph Parks is a fun gimmick. I will say that it lasted a little too long and is a little too much sometimes. But
yes,
the general consensus was that this is a fun character.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
So the Bromans hit the bro down.
Whew. Man, probably should have worked on that a little more.
That was awesome. oh, sorry. What I thought we didn't like that? All right.
I mean, I love the Bromans. It's just a little weak.
That's the bro down right there, brother.
It is the bro down, brother. Yeah.
And they win the match.
Taz on commentary won't stop calling him DJ Ion.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, brother. That's not his name. My bad.
Yeah, sorry, brother. I'll figure it out.
So the Bromans go to the outside, and for some reason, there is one extra guardrail on top of the other guardrails here.
That double layer, that one. Well, they should, as long as they would have zip tied these, he wouldn't be able to get it off. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, you guys really got to get a clue. So they grab the guardrail and they put it in the ring. And as they were grabbing the guardrail, a fan tries to stop them from grabbing the guardrail. She puts her hand on it, tries to pull it back.
She's fighting for Joseph Parks.
And they go in the ring and they hit the bro down.
The bro down is the fucking heart attack, by the way.
No, it's the bro down. No. The bro down. Come on, guys.
Tony's
Dude, it never looked good. This move sucks.
Except for these two times they hit it right here. So they hit the bro down.
Joseph Park is too big to take the bro down, bro. He just didn't.
Bro, that's what they said in the match, Tony. But you know what? The Bromans are so strong and so powerful they were able to pick him up and hit him with it.
Of course. Well, they have protein-infused perfection.
They hit the bro down on Joseph Parks on the guardrail.
All right, true.
So we go backstage. Dixie Carter is watching the match on a very small monitor.
She's not watching this fucking shit. She's watching Raw.
Nuh-uh. She's fucking watching the fucking Bromans.
See what Hogan's doing on Raw.
Samoa Joe comes in and tells Dixie that the boys will have AJ's back, and he hopes that she knows what that means.
And she looks up from her chair watching the show and looks at Joe and says, "Are you threatening me?"
No.
No, I don't threaten ladies, but this is me telling you that if you go out there tonight, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Not for real.
So are you trying to scare me? Because like AJ, I made you, and I can break you that fast. And if I were you, Joe, I'd focus on my match tonight against my nephew. I won't tell you his name. It is my nephew. Everyone should know who this is. And Joe says, "Your nephew?" Well, hey, listen. His blood is on your hands, not mine. Of course, her nephew is Ethan Carter III, EC3.
The NWA's champion.
Ethan Carter's the third.
And at the time, he was a big prospect, man.
And they do it, man. They get him to the tippy top. They give him the belt. He beats everybody forever.
I feel like he was believable, at least in Impact.
Yeah, they built him up pretty well.
He had a 5-star match at NXT.
That is fucking crazy.
With Lars Sullivan.
Yeah.
So Joseph Parks gets checked on by the doctors during the break.
Yes.
He has a concussion, guaranteed.
He could be concussed, brother. By the way, just before this, they show a graphic for the AJ Magnus match. And the graphic says that tonight's match is a no DQ *S match.
No DQs match, yeah.
No DQs what?
No DQs. Joseph Sparks is being checked on by the doctor.
No disqualifications what? God damn it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
They show it all night long. I said, dude, how is this possible?
Well, because it's live. It's Impact Live. All right.
Just fix it.
Impact Lives. Lives. Impact
lives.
So we go backstage. Eric Young has ODB and is taking her to the hospital because she is knocked out, and for some reason, no one else wanted to take her to the hospital.
They don't fuck with her like that, bro. Especially not Steve Borden.
Steve Borden walks in.
Hold on. You talk about EY taking her to the hospital, not to mention the medical staff that was at Joseph Park. They couldn't have the same medical staff work on ODB also.
They had to leave. They had to leave Tony to go check on Joseph Parks.
That is fucking crazy.
Eric Young, what are you doing?
Get back here.
That's my wife.
So yeah, Steve Borden walks in as Eric Young is carrying ODB out the door, and he says, "What happened?" And
hey, yo,
says,
is she good?
Yeah, that's pretty much what he says. Yeah, he says, EY says, "I don't know. She's unconscious. I found her back there." Dude, you watched it on the screen.
Dude, that was a long time ago, too.
You know what happened?
You know exactly what the fuck happened, dude.
That was a long time ago. Like
A real long time
did it say
ago.
earlier today, or we were supposed to take it as like this just happened?
I think it just happened.
Her ass is sitting there.
Yeah.
Her ass is sitting there for a minute. That's crazy.
For the whole finish of the match, and then the Joe segment.
And then the no DQs graphic.
So did my wife.
You want me to help your wife or your tag partner? You got to fuking pick your struggle, man. For real.
All right, go on my
You're not
tag
Daniel
partner.
Bryan.
Yeah, you will.
And that's
you
what he
never
said.
will be.
What'd you just say?
They looked at him and said, "Worry about your wife. You're a monster." And he tapped into that.
Oh, you look at this guy. Monster.
Yes.
You look at this guy? Yeah.
ODB.
Yeah. So Sting says, what the fuck is going on in TNA, man?
That's not Sting. That's Steve Borden. Please get it right.
Yeah, you're right. Well, the glasses
got
haven't
no
come off
paint.
yet, so I don't know who it is. Could be anybody.
Could be any, but could be Surge.
Sting says this has got to be Dixie Carter's doing. And he runs out yelling, Dixie! So now it's time for the James Storm and Gunner Town Hall.
Why?
Dude, this has got to be the worst team in TNA history.
There's a lot of bad teams, and this has got to be fucking right up there.
This is
bro.
up there all time.
Him comparing this team to his other teams makes me fucking
sick! You fucking bitch! So James Storm calls out his partner Gunner, because Gunner won the World Heavyweight title Feast or Fire case.
Gunner just retired, by the way. You hear this? Have you seen this?
Yeah,
He just
at
did,
the MAGA convention. He burned his boots.
Should have did that a long time ago, brother.
So James Storm has Gunner out here, and Gunner, of course, no last name, just Gunner.
Just
James
Gunner.
Storm,
He's Gunner, actually.
Gunner.
Two first name, last name.
Matt.
Gunner. So Storm says that, the World Heavyweight title tears apart tag teams. It happened to AMW. It happened to Beer Money.
Yes.
And of course, my third best tag team of James Storm and Gunner is going to happen again.
He's got to have better ones, bro. Come on. You had to team with somebody else that's better than this, too.
Well, Gunner says, yeah, you know what? You're right. And I'm going to let it. I'm going to let it destroy this team.
Yeah, I want this fucking title. I want this goddamn Fees Are Fired briefcase.
You ain't fucking winning, bitch. I won the match.
Yeah, fuck you, man.
So last week, James Storm super kicked Gunner because Kurt Angle picked him to team with him.
That is fucking funny as hell. Kurt Angle wanted to team with Gunner, so James Storm beat up Gunner.
So Gunner says that I'm going to keep the Feast or Fire briefcase. And then James Storm says, no, the fuck, you're not. He's like, what you're going to do is you're going to hang that briefcase back up, and we're going to have another Feast or Fired match between us.
Yeah. What do you say? And then he extends his hand out. Gunner puts the briefcase down. He just shakes his hand. He says, yeah. Yeah. Why the fuck? Why is he agreeing to this match?
Taz
You're an
said, a
idiot.
guy like me is not having that fucking match, I'll tell you
No
that.
fucking Why would you? It doesn't make any goddamn sense.
The crowd is also fucking very confused. One, they don't want to see James Storm versus Gunner in any capacity.
No way.
Two, they don't want to watch an on a pole match again. They don't want to see another one of these matches
with Gunner.
Gunner's in this match, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, the reaction to this is so funny because he says, you should hang it up there and we'll do it again, 1-on-1. And the crowd just said, all right, I hear you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we'll get that match. I'm sure it's a banger.
No.
EC3 attacks Samoa Joe backstage.
Yeah, it cuts right from that. EC3 running up behind Joe and punching them in the back of the head.
And we get Samoa Joe versus EC3.
Yeah, they brawl into the stage and then come back from commercial and they're fighting down in the ring. Bell rings, Joe throws EC3 in the ring, and then they start the fucking match. EC3 smashes Joe's face into the ring mat and yells out, Andy! Dude, that was awesome.
TNA at this point is in like historic stages of having their guys do absolutely nothing to get to the angle.
This is legit a means to an end, this match.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is crazy because Joe could have easily had a pretty good match with this guy, I imagine. Like, if they give him a couple
at this
more
point
minutes,
in T-shirt is not having a good match with EC3 on purpose.
yeah, you're right.
Fuck this guy. Yeah. I'm not re-signing here.
AJ's leaving. Yeah, I'm not fucking helping you.
So Rockstar Spud runs down. He holds Joe's leg.
Get used to this.
Yeah, Rockstar Spud's a big part of this show, by the way.
Yeah.
Joe then goes after Rockstar Spud, legendary fucking heavyweight god of wrestling, is distracted by Rockstar Spud.
Rockstar Spud is Drake Maverick, by the way. Those might know him better.
Oh, wow,
WWE's Drake Maverick.
Yeah, wow.
Maverick Ricochet, remember that?
Yeah, he cummed his pants when Big Show choked him.
Oh, that was awesome. Rockstar Spud, by the way, turns face eventually, and he's
and it's
super
awesome.
Over.
He feuds with EC3.
It's very good, too.
Yeah, that's fun as hell, yeah.
So Rockstar Spud holds Joe's leg. Joe goes after Spud. Then EC3 attacks Joe with a big-ass fucking wrench.
Big red wrench, comic book style.
Were you able to tell what it was right away, Tony? Could you figure it out right away? Because it took me a minute to realize it was a big-ass red wrench.
Was it a replay they showed, and then I thought that it was a wrench?
Well, Tony, the best thing here is that no one knows what weapons anyone is using because they pick the most random weapons. So I have to wait until Mike Tenay tells me what weapon it is.
Yeah, that's true.
The match is thrown out.
Holy shit.
The guy ringing the bell does not understand his assignment. He's just fucking slamming that bitch as hard as he can continuously.
Random cadence, yeah.
And I love that now that we've run a company for so long, we know how hard it is to find someone who knows wrestling enough to do stuff like this.
Isn't that crazy? Like, I never, when we were putting it together, I never thought, wow, we will need somebody that knows how to ring a bell. But that is a thing.
It is a thing, and it's not only a thing, but it's a thing every single show. And it's like, hey man, do you know what do you know what a DQ bell ring sounds like? And they're like, yeah, we know. And then the show starts, and then we get to the DQ bell ring, and then either they don't ring the bell or they ring it once and then just let it go.
They leave it, yeah. There's someone's getting their ass stomped out. No refs have come out yet. Hey.
So you literally have to like pull them aside, whoever's doing bell that show, and be like, okay, so when a DQ or like the ref is calling for like the bell is basically for the refs to come out. Like, that's
it's
the
a
call.
signal for help.
Yeah, it's like, please help us in the ring. It's like trying to get the attention of the refs backstage so they come and help and break up whatever's happening. And like, you have to sit them down and be like, you gotta go ding 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 ding. Like, you can't just like continuously just fucking slam it like
ding 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 ding.
The guy here in this episode is fucking like, it is like 500 shots in a row with no break. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
And he wants somebody out here
now. He's pissed.
Well, EC3 hits him again with the fucking big ass wrench, and then him and Spud go up the ramp, and he says, a little wrench in your plans. You might as well twirl his fucking mustache too. While he said that.
All the fucking TNA guys are leaving. They're fucking leaving. AJ's fucking leaving. Joe's getting written off. Fucking Gunner is in an angle. Sting is fucking gone. Yeah, this is a rough era, man. It's like,
Jarrett's gone.
Shit, yeah, dude.
Jarrett is gone. Yeah, fuck.
Damn.
Hogan's gone, right, guys?
Dude,
damn.
You're spitting, brother.
Yeah, so it's like they finally get rid of Hogan. Everyone said, you got to get rid of Hogan, so they do. And then everyone just leaves.
They leave too? Yeah.
Because Dixie doesn't want to pay him.
Yeah, damn. It's
rough.
sad.
It is sad looking back on it. So we go backstage. JB is here with Kurt Angle.
JB, Jeremy Borash.
Kurt Angle is facing Bobby Roode at Genesis next week on his free TV on Spike in a steel cage match. To prepare for this match, he is having another steel cage match here tonight.
Yeah, he says anybody that gets in the ring with him tonight, he is going to only see Bobby Roode. Okay?
I hear ya.
Back to you.
Joe is backstage getting checked on by the doctor that should have been checking on ODB, Joseph Sparks.
Yeah, has Joseph Sparks also been taken away? Did EY come back and carry him out as well?
So Joe's getting checked on, and he's screaming, and he says, "You might have a goddamn possible fracture of your patella." Honestly, and Joe said, "No,
I'm okay.
My patella.
There can't be a possible fracture of my
There's
patella,
a probable fracture of your patella. No, my leg."
Well, Joe says, "No, dude, I'm fine," and Doctor says, "No, we gotta go. Let's get out of here." The doctor that's employed to help the talent at the show is about to leave to take Samoa Joe to the hospital. Who is left?
Dr.
Pepper?
My patella.
So there's no more doctors left. Joseph Parks might be dead. ODB is on her way to the hospital, and now Joe has a fractured patellar.
This is horrible. Probable fracture of the
This
patella,
is we gotta fucking
honestly is in your knee.
And it gets even worse, James.
Backstage, EMTs are checking on the now dead James Storm and Gunner.
And Steve Borden finds them laid out on the floor with a broken whiskey bottle between them.
Yeah, so he knows it's Dixie's fault. So
Dixie.
So he walks away.
he turns around. Anyways,
I see two people laying on the ground with a whiskey bottle. Fuck, I'm out of here.
Tony, if I see Gunner on the ground, I'm doing that. I go,
I'm stomping him out.
Call me and the boys out in the line. You are stomping out Gunner.
Let's put the boots to him.
I'm burning his boots on his feet.
Where are all my AJ Styles boys at? We're beating up Gunner in the parking lot. Send a group text. Hit up the second screen experience and be like, anybody wants to beat up Gunner, he's in the parking lot.
All the paramedics that are supposed to be helping other people are putting the boots to Gunner.
It's like a 2K creator story or WWE fucking creator story.
Steve goes to all the EMTs and he tells them, all right, here he is. And they start stomping him out.
Dixie! Dixie must have done this. I gotta go.
She walks in and starts putting the boots on Gunner also.
Holy fuck.
All right, so Sting walks out of the room and immediately in the parking lot finds Dixie Carter.
It's one door. He walks through one door and Dixie's on the other side.
Oh, hello.
Did you also see that there was a random, like, either someone working there or a fan?
Stagehand.
Yeah, he runs off to the side. He sees Steve Borden coming.
He immediately stops and then sprints the other way. Oops, sorry about that.
Because he probably just attacked Gunner and James Storm, but we don't gotta worry
He said,
about that.
I got the second screen experience text. I thought we were stomping Gunner out. So Sting finds Dixie and says, you are killing the whole fucking roster.
You are ruining TNA.
What are you talking about? Wrestling is a dangerous sport.
Steve says, Joseph, dude, she says that, and that is a monumental line in pro wrestling history, is her saying that. Yeah, Steve says, Joseph Park's in the hospital. Eric Young took his wife to the hospital. Joe's getting an MRI, and I just saw Gunner and Storm knocked out. Coincidence?
Samoa Joe has a probable fracture of the patella.
Joseph Parks is dead.
Gunner is getting stomped out by the EMTs. Help!
And Steve says, I'm accusing you of taking things too far. Look at what you've become. You've become a monster.
Holy shit.
Dick says, I will stop this when AJ's carted out of here. And then,
are you stupid or dumb? You want AJ Styles to leave TNA?
She wants him dead, dude.
This angle is, it's even worse because, it's a real contract dispute.
Real, yeah,
it's a real,
man.
like, they thought they were cooking and then AJ said, I'm fucking going to Japan. I'm going to Japan, man. Golly.
I'm about to change the business.
I'm about to literally shift everything.
And then Steve Borden takes off his glasses.
Oh, yeah, there he is. It's Steve.
That is Steve Borden confirmed. And he says, what happened to you? And Dixie says, what are you, Dr. Phil or something?
Dude, what happened to you? What are you, fucking Dr. Phil or something?
So I'll let you inside my head. I'm the boss, and I'm your boss, and you are a wrestler. And I have a suggestion for you tonight. You focus on your match, and you let me handle the casualties. The casualties?
Yeah, Gunner's dead.
Well, Steve says, you think you're putting me in a wrestling match is going to stop me from doing what I got to do? And Dixie says, it might not, but there's something else too. Now get out of my face. And then she walks away. Get out of my face, and then I'll leave.
This was an era where they wanted to make her Stephanie McMahon so bad.
So fucking bad.
But nobody was calling her a trash bag hoe. Someone should have been out there calling her a trash bag hoe.
Not a single slut chant for no reason.
What the hell? What is this? And it's so funny because like she gets like no comeuppance ever until she finally does.
In 8 months.
Stephanie was getting comeuppance every other week.
Dude, someone was ducking a move and she was getting hit by it
every other week.
Yeah. And pay-per-view, don't even get me started.
Oh my god, don't even. So Kurt Angle, cage open challenge.
He's so sweaty.
Kurt Angle comes out and he gets in the cage. Bobby Roode then makes his entrance with full gear and robe.
This song is awesome.
Yeah, this is him. This is the guy right here.
This is him for real.
Roode is just here to hype up their cage match for next week.
7 days?
He feigns, of course, that he's going to wrestle Kurt tonight, but he doesn't. And then he instead says you will face Bad Influence.
Oh, shit. Daniels and Kazarian. Oh, my God.
I love this.
This
is a fun run. I like this. That fucking apple martini joy was cool, too.
Was that a Hogan thing?
Might have been, Tony.
Hogan era.
Did you like it, Tony? Well, then, yes, it was, dude.
Oh, you're right.
But did James like it? Oh, then maybe not, brother.
Oh, maybe not, dude.
So we have Bad Influence versus Kurt Angle in a 2-on-1 handicap match in a steel cage.
This shit sucks.
Dude, again, they are just doing nothing and then just get to the angle type shit.
It's legit just, like they heat on Kurt. They fucking throw him into the cage. They crotch him on top rope on his yam bag, brother. They throw him into the cage some more. Kurt gets a comeback with a bunch of German suplexes. I mean, they were trying suplex, counter suplex, duck, more suplexes, belly to belly, heat. And then fucking, it was like, like James says, it's legit just to get to the end of the match. There's no real fucking point. They're not trying to like really even put on a good entertaining show at this point.
But the finish was cool. Kazarian tries to climb. Was cool. Kurt follows him up. Release German suplexes him. He moonsaults onto Christopher Daniels. Kurt then grabs Daniels and throws him as hard as he can into the steel cage.
No, into the ropes. He fucking nails the rope.
Kills him, yeah.
Holy.
And then he hits the Olympic Slam on Kazarian and he wins the match.
Well, James, sadly, we're in 2014 TNA, and Mike Tenay calls it the Angle Slam.
Damn.
Even that has changed.
Well, Kurt at least hits a after the match. There's just a little one. There's a little
I swear I just saw a clip of him doing that like recently.
Yeah, he did with beard.
Yeah,
it was crazy though. He goes, yeah.
I'm not Grandpa.
I'm like, what? Yeah. Dude, the recently on the podcast Joy I saw was so funny because his face gets fucked up and like he like gets so excited. Yeah.
And that is crazy.
So backstage, Dixie is talking on the phone to someone and tells them to leave the fucking cage up.
Yeah, leave the cage up. It says, do you even speak English? Leave the cage up, comprende. Okay, thank you. All right.
Well, damn. I mean, who
gotta
the
get
fuck
a little heat ski, bro.
Yeah, the heat backstage. I bet no one's even watching this on a monitor. So Bobby Roode comes in. Bobby Roode comes in and Dixie says,
Yo.
So you ready for that cage match you got?
What?
What the fuck are you talking about?
You mean with Kurt? Yeah, I was going to go in there with Kurt, but Kaz and Daniels got it. It's not really necessary. And Nick says, Bobby, it's not against Kurt. Bobby says, what? Against who? He says, Sting.
Sting?
What? Sting? In a cage? What?
Dixie says, come on, man. You got it. Look, take care of business. I got you covered.
Be a team player tonight. I need you to take care of business. Yeah.
I got this.
I got this. Yeah, Bobby said, you got me covered. In a cage. With Sting. She said, I need you Very important, Bobby. Focus.
Dude, there is so much fucking Dixie Carter on this show. It's unbelievable.
How many segments has it been so far with her? One?
There like hasn't been a backstage without her at least mentioned or on screen.
Yeah, you're right, man.
That's
this is fucking unbelievable.
It's too much Dixie Carter.
And when she's not on screen, they're talking about her because her fucking cronies are attacking people.
They would do like 2 at most Stephanie backstages, and then if she had something in the ring, it's for the pop. They would get the pop backstage. There's Stephanie. We'll get the pop in the ring, and then if there's something we have to set up for next week backstage, we'll do it there too.
The difference also is she had nuclear heat. Dixie Carter, they don't want to fucking see her.
They just don't like her. Yeah, it's not
like,
like
it's like, oh, this sucks.
Yeah, you blew TNA. Yeah, come on.
Blew TNA. Ow.
Yeah, speaking of backstage segment, Kurt Angle was in the parking lot taking a picture with some fans.
Yes.
And OVW's Al Snow pulls up in a car.
Dude, he's a legendary OVW star.
He says, we got to go to the airport. It's an emergency. I got your clothes in the back.
You touch my fucking clothes.
You steal my shit?
Stinky little hands on my clothes, you freak. You smell my underwears? Get the fuck out of here.
So Kurt jumps in, they leave.
He trusts Al.
Well, yeah, well, he's a legend. They have to go pitch this fucking series to Netflix, the whole thing. We need a
10 years?
They need a name there, all right? So Kurt, get in the car. We got to get out of here.
But I wasn't in OVW.
I don't care. We'll just tell him you were.
By the way, yeah, Al Snow and Kurt just drive off. So Kurt also dealt with Joseph Parks, ODB, Eric Young, Gunner, fucking James Storm, Kurt Angle, all gone now.
And now we have Bobby Roode versus Sting in a cage. You know. Oh shit. I'm listening. I might be very stupid here, and please correct me if I am.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, you weren't. That wasn't the part.
Yeah, well, maybe in a minute. But just doing an unannounced Sting versus Bobby Roode in a cage, no advertisement whatsoever.
Correct.
2 cage matches in a row.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be fucking insane.
It is. Well, they can't advertise this because they gotta advertise that Dixie Carter is gonna be on the show.
It's the angle. It's the angle.
Yeah, I mean, who's Sting really drawing here?
That's like, it's so funny because when you look back at it, dude, like at the time, that's how they looked at Sting. They were Sting was just another guy. Yeah. Anything we do with Sting now is we just kind of have Sting. He's just still here.
Right.
And Bobby Roode, his run was over. So it was like, we'll just kind of do whatever with Bobby right now.
Yeah, like this is a pay-per-view match. It has been a pay-per-view match.
Could have made money on it. It was. Yeah. And Sting, Scorpion Death dropped himself into a chair.
Dude, the Scorpion Death drop and Sting fucking concussing himself on the chair to lose the match.
That was so based.
It is unbelievably based.
So based.
It is so good. It is so sick. Bobby
Roode's TNA World title run, all the way to the end when Austin Aries beats him, is one of my favorite runs. I'm not kidding. I'm not no hyperbole here. It's one of my favorite runs ever.
And we love. Listen, and don't get it twisted. We fucking love TNA, but genuinely, even look at if it was anywhere, it's a fucking awesome run. He's a great top guy heel champion.
Dude, yeah, James Storm. The whole James Storm thing was awesome. It led to the BFG blow off where they beat the shit out of each other.
Killed each other.
Awesome fucking. Bobby Roode could not fucking miss. Bobby Roode just couldn't fucking miss.
He
went all the way as a champion, became the longest reigning champion, which honestly, looking back on it, wasn't even that long, but at the time for TNA, it was long.
They changed that belt a lot.
Yeah, and Bobby Roode's match with Austin Aries, where like no one thought Aries was going to beat Roode that night. No one thought it.
Not at all, dude. But it was so hot, and people wanted it. And it was like one of those cases where, because there's a lot of instances in TNA where they do not strike where the iron is fucking hot. Samoa Joe is an unbelievable example of that. So fucking Aries getting the belt off of Roode at Roode's peak, Aries' peak. It was fucking incredible.
Option C was I still don't know how I feel about that. They could have just had him win like you get a shot at the title, then he has both titles, and then he like just loses it and puts somebody over.
Because it definitely puts the X Division title in a weird spot.
It makes it look stupid. I still think it makes it look stupid. I think they still do it today. It doesn't make any sense.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Like if you it's different if you have a title that is like right from the rip
for that
kind of thing. Yes. Like the Lucha Underground one, where it's like this title,
Gift of the Gods,
will get you to the main title. Okay, but to take a title that made like half the roster
Yeah.
And then being like, yeah, you could just kind of give it to me and we'll figure it out from there.
It doesn't, and I really actually don't even care that I'm not this champion anymore because I want this other belt.
And there's no, it's not like it's like a TV title where there's like a 10-minute time limit. It's like, oh, I'm trading in this championship where all my matches are on TV and like they're only 10-minute time limits. And like that makes sense too. They were like, no, there's no limits ever. And you can just have it. It's like,
and I don't want this anymore. So
yeah, this shit stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel. I go back and forth on it quite a lot.
I think James, the first time they did it, I was like, that is cool because it was different. But I think after that, I was like, oh, I don't like this because now this is forever. What this belt is.
Right.
I think really what they wanted to do was they wanted the stakes to be higher.
Sure.
They wanted the stakes to be higher because Roode had spent the last 6 months or whatever having Sting hit his head on a chair by accident, hitting people with fucking any way that Roode, the ways that they came up with him to win this belt is absolutely. I mean, like you got to look back on history. It's the craziest run ever where like he beat nobody. They beat themselves for 6-8 months.
Yeah, I think it happened to Kurt too. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember what it was.
Every match was bullshit and it was awesome. It was so good. It was good. It was good as shit. All right. So cage match with Sting. Bobby Roode bumps for Sting. Just the whole match.
Yes.
Sting reverses the TKO into the Scorpion Deathlock. EC3 and Spud run down here.
God damn it. God damn it.
EC3 distracts Sting and the ref. Spud throws Roode a baton.
Mr. Roode, sir.
For some reason, the ref had to be distracted for Roode to cheat in this cage match.
Thank you. Yes, dude, I was trying to figure out why the fuck they did this, but I guess it's just good heat, brother.
Roode then hits Sting with the baton, and then Roode wins by leaving the cage.
He's super, he does WWE chair shots with his stomach, back.
Yeah, he's a nice worker, man. You know what I mean?
Roode doesn't pin him or anything. He just walks out, like you said, yeah. That's even better.
So Ken Anderson is here at the Dobbs funeral.
Anderson.
He has to end things with Bully Ray.
He says, Bully wants to lay this to rest? Well, I'm more than happy to oblige. Yeah, okay. What? Maybe I'm surely missing something. I'm sure maybe even James. Why is the Dobbs family funeral home significant here? And why the fuck is Bully Ray hanging out here? And why did Mr. Anderson know he was hanging out here?
It's the Aces and Eights funeral home.
Is that what it is? Where they
Aces and Eights were later, they had their little funeral thing, yeah. So
sure.
If you don't remember, Mr. Anderson killed Aces and Eights, and that's what we're leading here.
Tony, I swear the entire Aces and Eights run, I always was like, Mr. Anderson's just a mole and he's going to turn on this team. And then eventually he just becomes like just a fucking full-fledged member of the group and it's normal.
He scratches his head.
Fuck? Yeah.
Scratching his
weird
head,
as hell.
yeah.
So last Thursday, Bully Ray kicked Joseph Sparks' ass and then sprayed him with lighter fluid. And he was going to fucking kill him. He was going to kill him.
He was going to set him on fire in the ring. He was emotionless. He had a hoodie on and glasses.
Glasses hoodie.
That's it.
He's soaking him there. And then Mr. Anderson comes out to make the save. And he slides into the ring, and Bully Ray almost comedically starts spraying him in the face and chest with the lighter fluid. Mr. Anderson starts backing up. He's going, ugh. Like,
the crowd's like, what the fuck? Like, you came to make the save, and then Bully Ray immediately just sprays him with the lighter fluid, too?
And then he holds up a lighter towards him. And
he's going to kill Ken Anderson with the lighter, too.
I'm guessing he didn't do it.
No, he did not kill Ken Anderson because he's still here.
He's right here. Ken Anderson's right here.
It could have been a shitty lighter.
But we are here at the Dobbs funeral home. Ken Anderson walks into the casket room, and if you can believe it, in the very back pew is Bully Ray, hoodie, sunglasses on.
Just sitting there.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Anderson walks in, he snaps and points. He says, I see you sitting there. It's Bully Ray hoodie. He says, you asked for it. You got it. Come on, man. Let's finish this. Come on. He's threatening he wants to fight him in the fucking funeral home.
Well, he was going to kill him and put him in the fucking coffin.
He should have.
Dude, he looks, the cut here to Bully Ray sitting in the back pew is the funniest shot ever.
It is so he's so far away. He looks like a little kid.
So Bully says if he wanted to finish this fucking feud with Ken Anderson, he would have just killed him last week and set him on fire.
And Joseph Sparks.
And I'll kill Joseph Sparks for real. Someone might have tonight. Who knows?
He could be dead. I'm not too sure.
Well, Bully has a lighter on, and he tells Ken Anderson if he gets any closer, he'll pull out his gun. He's got a gun in the other hand.
He just says, you might see what I have in my other hand, and that might smell familiar.
It's his penis.
I'm not gonna set my cock on fire if you get any fucking close.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, it's lighter fluid. That's what he meant. It's lighter fluid. My bad.
I see.
Yeah. Well, Bully says that Ken Anderson took everything away from him, which is
Sorry. Thinking of Bully, the camera bending over and he pulls out his cock.
and Dom Strudel
Putting your glasses on.
fucker right in the pussy. That's who he looks like. He looks like the fucker right in the pussy shot.
Holy shit, he does! Oh my fucking god!
He looks like the fucker right in the pussy.
Sure thing! Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Fucker
Wow.
right in the pussy.
Oh my god.
Here's Bully Ray.
He even got the tables. Oh my god! Dude. Wow.
Oh, that's awesome. Bully Ray is fucker right in the pussy guy, man.
That is so crazy.
Wow.
Oh my god, damn.
So Bully Ray,
That's incredible.
he says that Ken Anderson took everything away from him, which of course is the aces and eights.
And pussy.
And he took his gum chewies tape. You son of a bitch.
You're just like Triple H.
So Bully wants his loneliness to encompass his life. Bully says he cooked. All right, well, he says some crazy shit. He says, we're going to
be nice about it, but yeah, he says some crazy shit here.
Bully says that he took the colors off his back and he put it in that coffin right there, right behind. I see that coffin right there.
Coffin, you see it? It's here in the coffin.
And he put something in there for him. So Ken Anderson turns
that's
around.
Not a coffin. That's definitely a casket, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, you're right. Anyways, turn around. Ken Anderson checks the coffin. He grabs something. He turns around, and Bully Ray is not there anymore. He just kind of fell down and
He disappears. Yeah,
down there.
He's laying on the floor. EMTs are getting to him now.
What did he grab here? What is this?
Oh, I think he was holding blankets or like baby blankets or something like that.
I thought it was two robes, but I don't know.
Bathrobes for him and Bully Ray.
Fuck me right in the pussy. Did he just have a boy and a girl or something then too? Do you think that's what it is for his
Anderson probably just have kids or something. I think I don't know. Maybe
I like the idea that it was bathrobes for them too, and that's how
we're going on
vacation.
Settle this issue.
Have a vacation together.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
We're gonna have a jerk off.
These boys are having a jerk off.
It smells familiar.
What's that smell? What the fuck is that smell?
Holy shit.
So we go backstage after that. Dixie Carter is here and Sting is pissed.
Is this the same phone you had, you said?
What's that?
Is this the same phone you said you had?
What? Let me see.
His little pink phone? No, the Dixie phone?
Oh, no. Dixie's phone sucks. My phone was a beast. I was texting dudes crazy in class with that bitch. People probably don't know nowadays about the push-up fucking, what's it like, the sidekick kind of. It was like
a keyboard.
It was like a rip-off sidekick, yeah. So I could push that bitch up and text the hell out of some people.
That shit was awesome, and it weighed 40 pounds.
Hell yeah, bro. But that shit was never going to break. I could throw it across the room.
Not. You probably did.
Yeah, guaranteed. Well, Dixie Carter is here, and Sting is pissed about what just happened.
This is Sting. This is not Steve Borden anymore. This is Sting, full face paint shirt, sweaty.
And Dixie Carter wants to have sex with Sting.
Okay, that's also what I got, that either she wants to or it is implied that they have already been fucking.
You know,
which I don't remember that being her thing, but this also lends credence to you saying she is Stephanie McMahon.
She fucks Sting. Flirting. I don't care. Like
Stephanie or Dixie?
No, Dixie. WWE fucks Sting.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah,
Dixie fuck Sting.
Well, she said confirmed. Well, Tony saw it on Beyond the Impact.
Yeah, you saw on the Impact. Yes.
Yeah. So Dixie says, "You know what time of year it is, Steve?" She's now calling him Steve. It's not the holiday season. It's contract season. And isn't it like, every year, same time, I go to renew your contract that fast, and I sweeten it every time, and Sting says, you think your filthy money can buy me? Sting says, come on.
Come on.
And she's like touching his face and his arms and his just.
She fucked Sting. I don't care. Like, I'm just saying, it is what it is. I know they fucked. I know they did.
She says, we've
Bruce
always been
Pritchard
close.
told me.
Oh, he would not lie.
You're right, Tony. He's a
truth teller.
He's a truth teller. Yeah,
he's a truther. Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
yeah, Dixie says, we've always been close and everyone knows that. Do we fucking know that? Do I know that? I guess I know that.
Everyone's been saying this.
Well, she says, you got a very important decision to make. Please make the right one. I've got to go powder my nose. So she's fucking Sting and she's doing coke.
She's getting ready to fuck Sting. That's what that means. She's got to hit the bathroom real quick and then they can have sex. I know she's fucking Sting.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
You could cut the sexual tension in this room with a knife.
I was. She
ain't like this with nobody else on the show except for Sting.
I definitely. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's parts that I don't remember, but I definitely did not remember her flirting with other people on the show.
No, not at all.
I do. I remember there was this big thing going on at the time that Dixie was fucking Sting.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, there was this I remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay, really?
Yeah, there was this video where she was talking to Sting and
Tony, fucking get the fucking penis explosion.
I saw it. I saw
this fucking shit.
I saw the video. Beyond the Impact. I saw it.
Fucking get this fucking guy, Tony.
I love you, Tony. I love you, Tony. And if you ever want me to sweeten the contract deal for you, brother, I'll come over and I'll do it for you.
Every year, right away.
Every year.
James will powder his nose right now.
Yeah, I got you. I promise that, buddy.
Dude, I think James is fucking Tony. That's what I'm thinking right now.
If people would say that. Well, you got to go to shoptna.com and get one of these fucking DVDs.
Dude, 25% off these 3 one-night-only DVDs.
Don't buy these, please. People are buying these, all right?
Dude, I swear the engraved Jeff Jarrett guitar was on that website for
I wish I got one.
Me fucking too.
Yeah, I wish it was gimmicked.
They were, and dude, I think they were only like $150 or $200.
Back then was a lot of money to me.
Well, fucking me too.
Yeah, 2014, I was like, $150 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
What am I doing with that?
You go to hell.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I don't even know Spanish.
I can't fucking get this.
By the way, earlier in the night, they were talking about the TNA tour of England, and one
Maximum
of the stops
Impact
was
or something.
Maximum Impact, and one of the stops was the Wembley Arena. 81,000, dude.
No, it wasn't that one. It's the other one. It's the other one.
There's 2 Wembley Arenas?
Yeah, there's 2. There's a smaller one.
There's no way, bro.
Wembley Stadium, brother. That's where I was at.
Not without me, brother. You guys aren't running Wembley without me, dude.
Yeah, I think it was actually the Wembley Arena, and the one AEW was in was the stadium, right?
Yeah,
that's the
right,
difference.
that's right.
Yeah. Well, we had 80,000 strong in there, dude. When Hogan
TNA
was there.
does do well at those shows, so.
Yeah, dude. I feel like most wrestling does well when they go over fucking England.
Because British people hate Brit Rest. So when they get a chance to not watch Brit Rest.
Hey, amen to that, Brits.
Yeah, we got something in common. All right, so now it's time for AJ Styles versus Magnus, Real World Championship on the line.
No DQs.
No DQs in this one, I'll tell you that one.
So they both did their entrances. JB is in the ring with both, doing the intros, and behind JB in the crowd is a fan holding up an XFL "He Hate Me" jersey.
Number 30.
Dude, number 30. I was so fucking happy about that. So JB does the intros.
JB's got the Memphis haircut.
Dude, he's crazy.
It's just nuts, bro.
Earl Hebner holds up both belts, and he is struggling for his life because he has to hold them for some reason the long way.
They're so heavy.
Yeah, why is he holding them like that? Just fucking fold them up. Why do you have to hold
They're just
them
too
like
heavy.
crazy?
Yeah, I don't know. Just fucking go. Hurry up.
Now, it is time for, and you can tell, we have watched an unbelievable amount of TNA. I don't know if it's crazy to say that this is the most overbooked finish in TNA history.
Which is nuts to think about. Because
yeah, probably.
There's
now
a
that
lot.
you say that, yeah.
There's a lot, right? But I don't know
TNA
if,
definitely has a history of overbooking the mains.
Yes. I don't know if there's ever been a match with this much shit in it.
This actually, there was so much shit, there was no actual match.
I forgot.
You're right.
I forgot as it was going on, James, that it was even a match.
Yeah, I thought it was just a brawl segment or something.
Yeah, I thought it was getting thrown out because there's so much bullshit going on. But
yeah,
it is a match the whole way through.
Yeah, man. So, as I'm watching this, I remember back, I go, I think Magnus, like, respects AJ or something.
Oh, yes, that's right. You were saying this. Okay.
Yeah, I think Magnus, like, respects AJ or something, so they'll be good. Like, this match will probably be all right. AJ can carry this guy to whatever. Spud and EC3 run down and attack AJ after Magnus spends minutes running away.
Dude, it's legit a couple minutes into the match and they come out and they just get into the ring and jump AJ because it's a no disqualifications is his match.
Sure.
AJ kicks both their asses immediately and then goes to hit the Styles Clash on Magnus, but EC3 attacks him back.
And him and Spud just start jumping AJ again until Sting runs down. He's friends with AJ. He comes and makes a save. He starts punching EC3 and Spud until Magnus gets in the ring. And we go to commercial with Sting and AJ in the ring with Magnus, EC3, and Spud on the outside powdering.
Okay. I was like, commercial break. We're good.
Reset.
We can start the actual match now.
Right.
No. The Bromans are here to attack AJ.
Out of commercial!
They waited for the commercial. They waited for the reset, and now the Bromans are here to attack AJ.
Bromans with DJZ come to the ring. They jump Sting on the floor. EC3 and Robbie are fucking up AJ in the ring. DJZ hits a tornado DDT on fucking AJ that gets a 2 count.
DJZ tornado DDT with the pants sagging crazy. That might be a first.
It was unbelievable. Yeah. Magnus covers AJ. Earl is very hesitant. Earl Hebner is very hesitant to count because he knows this is a bunch of fucking bullshit. And he slow counts, only a 2 count.
Well, Sting makes the save again.
Not after the Bromans hit the bro down.
Oh, the bro down. Which is one of my favorite moves.
No.
But here's what I'm thinking. Sting makes a save. We're down again. We're reset. I said, we got a match now. Like, okay, that's a lot. But we got a match.
How many more people could there fucking be? They got everybody out here. This is fine.
This has got to be the match. No, bad influence are here, and now they attack AJ.
That is fucking insane.
Springboard double axe handle from Kazarian, by the way.
To cut him off? Yeah.
So bad influence hit a move on AJ.
The powerbomb, neckbreaker, powerbomb combo.
And Magnus goes for the pin, but Earl hesitates the count again. And then Earl says, fuck this match. I'm not counting shit.
Yeah,
and he looks at all of them. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. And he leaves.
He pushes Kazarian. He leaves the ring. He shoves Rockstar Spud over, which is like the biggest pop of the night. And then as Earl is going up the ramp, Dixie fucking Carter is here because we haven't seen enough of Dixie goddamn Carter on this show. She comes down and she is dragging by the collar Earl Hebner's son, Brian Hebner, the referee.
Dixie looks Earl in the face as she's holding baby Hebner by his fucking shirt. What are you doing, fucking son?
He don't belong
here. He walks away.
James, he's legit arguing with her for a second. You don't belong out here. And then immediately snaps, I don't care.
I'm leaving.
He walks out. In the ring, bad influence are hitting the fucking total elimination on AJ.
So AJ kicks out at 2 of the total elimination. Sting then hits double scorpion death drops on the Bromans on the floor on the outside.
On the floor!
Sting puts the death lock on EC3. Sting is kicking everyone's fucking ass right now.
Yes.
So AJ then helps and deals with bad influence with Sting. Then AJ sends DJZ flying over the turnbuckle post, nailing a camera guy on the floor.
Up and over, kills the camera guy, and then Magnus runs in and gets put into the calf killer. So AJ, here we go. AJ, calf killer. He's going to get him. Here comes fucking Kazarian. Grime line to the referee.
Holy shit.
Dude, the bad influence now stomp out the new referee and throw him out of the ring.
Holy.
Which is the old referee's son. So Kaz monkey flips AJ, but he lands on his feet and he hits Daniels with a clothesline and then he Pele kicks Kazarian.
Dude, that should be a team's tag move. Monkey flip it to Larry. That was awesome.
Buckshot.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, they could do it. Yeah.
So AJ hits the Styles Clash on Magnus, but there's no referee. I said, this has got to be fucking it. Earl Hebner runs back down to count. He goes
so red.
He is blown up crazy.
He's so gassed.
He runs down. He takes a minute. He gets in the ring. He starts counting. And then Bad Influence pulls Earl back out. I go, there's no way. So Bad Influence have Earl Hebner outside. AJ just watched an ACH match. He said, I'm on my way out. I have to see who I'm facing. ACH is one of the guys. I'm doing the step up tope.
He's doing the spaceman. He saw Chuck Taylor almost break his leg on fucking Bolo with it.
This shit is crazy.
I've
never seen AJ do a bad tope until now. This shit looked like
it was
shit.
Yeah.
It legit looks like he did it for the first time, and I actually don't think he ever does it again.
No way. That's a dangerous ass move.
It's scary. Yeah, Chuck Taylor almost died doing it.
So AJ on the top rope now after he clears the house. Sting's killed everybody else. AJ just took out everybody. There's fucking all that's left is AJ going for the spiral tap because AJ has been using the spiral tap more. He remembered how to use it.
Good.
But Roode, Bobby Roode runs down and then pushes AJ on the top rope.
God damn it.
And then Roode starts finisher spamming.
Dude, he hit some. It's not even like bam, bam, bam. He loads him up. What is this move? This isn't the pay dirt, is it?
No, pay dirt's the like flatliner jumping.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is this move?
It's just like a TKO where he lands on the other side.
Yeah, it's an attitude adjustment neck breaker. Yeah,
he hits it multiple times, takes his shirt off multiple times.
Yeah, yeah, dude. He like takes his time with it, loads him up again and again. I think it's 3 times he hits him with it, right?
Yeah, and the crowd is chanting for Kurt Angle, but he had to go help OVW get that Netflix deal, and he succeeded.
Find him tickets. Yeah, he did. Eventually, he got him.
So Roode goes to hit the TKO one more time, and he does. And then Magnus pins AJ, and Baby Hebner counts to 3 with Dixie on the apron.
Dixie brings out a new referee as well.
Oh, was it Baby Hebner?
Dude, Dixie brings out a brand new referee.
I didn't even notice, dude.
Brian Stifler.
No! Stifler! The GOAT!
We love Stifler.
So this is the second referee that Dixie brings out.
Wow.
Brian Stifler she's on the apron, as you said. Referee counts. All the heels are holding Sting on the floor. Magnus gets the 3 and gets the win. He is the undisputed TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
This killed TNA for Tony.
He stops watching.
It did. I caught things here and there, but I never sat down to watch a full episode ever again. Probably until like Broken Matt Hardy.
Sure.
Tony, I'm sure that the idea here was we'll screw AJ, we'll re-sign him, we'll run it back, we'll figure it out. And I'm sure the idea was if we overbook this, it protects AJ. Obviously, the match was a complete amount of bullshit.
Yes.
And like having Magnus just beat AJ tonight doesn't do anything for us if AJ re-signs because he just straight up beat AJ. And we had the whole roster and it's story stuff, which TNA was obsessed with we have to do story stuff.
And they wanted to heat up Team Dixie.
Yeah. So I get the idea here.
Right.
But holy shit, dude. This was crazy. I like the pageantry of it really, looking at it from a distance is crazy.
It's insane looking, dude. It's like I said, we've watched so much TNA. And I don't even know if I consider this an LOL TNA thing. I'm sure some people do. It's just it's almost above that. It's almost in its own fucking hemisphere.
I don't think it's
how
low
ridiculous.
TNA.
Yeah, because I guess low TNA stuff is just more backstage fucking.
Well,
bullshit.
first off, they were low TNA for nothing. So there was low TNA and then there was like
TNA.
Bullshit.
Let's make fun of it because we can. Right.
Yeah.
Some shit didn't deserve it. You're right. But yeah, this is insane.
Well, AJ, I guess I would have rather this happened because now that somehow I forgot this until we watched it. I would have never in a million years remembered a Magnus versus AJ singles ever.
No fucking way.
Unless Magnus took like a fucking
Styles Clash to the floor,
hollow point off the top. I'm not remembering this match. So
no fucking way.
Them doing this, I guess I can understand it, and it made for I was fucking laughing my ass off the whole match,
dude.
Is that what they were going for with me laughing my ass off? I don't know, but I digress.
I definitely agree. And I will remember this forever because this is insane.
Sting getting held back by the whole roster is nuts.
It takes the whole roster to hold him back. I don't know what's even funnier. Yeah. But yeah, so the show ends with Magnus getting handed both titles. They celebrate with Dixie. He gives Dixie one of the titles to wear, and he poses in the corner, and that's the end of the episode.
AJ leaving TNA changed wrestling forever.
Look at all the things you can link to him going to somewhere, right?
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, looking back, I've never really retrospected about AJ leaving.
Sure.
He just left, and he was really successful when he left, and he had a lot of good runs. His ROH stuff was really fun. Not that he, blew the world away and he was ROH shit, but it was fun. And then his New Japan run, obviously, is the one that people remember quite a bit. And then, of course, WWE when he came in the Royal Rumble, and then they didn't get the camera shot.
Well, you're missing the biggest one, James, that really shifted a lot of people was his first round Bola match.
Oh, Kurt Hawkins. The GOAT?
IWGP champion.
The worst PWG match ever.
I love me some
Never
Fire Virus, but
forget.
that is legendary fucking Bola opener.
Dude, boards were still popping a little bit back then too.
Dude,
That man, Kurt Hawkins never got out of that. He's lucky he's still around and it kind of washed off, but that was it for him for a minute, man. Especially back then, you would have PWG had a stinker, you're done. You might as well just wrap it up at that point, man.
Because it didn't happen often. There wasn't many people didn't go, oh, that was at least good and I'd like to see them again. It doesn't happen
that was
often.
it, bro. That was GG, man. That's a tough one, bro.
Yeah,
that's a tough
brutal.
one. This was a necessary evil. AJ had to leave TNA. He had to.
Yeah.
That was it. There's nothing left here.
Yes.
I'm glad. At the time, I was like, fuck, man. I can't believe he's leaving.
He didn't want to.
Yeah, no, he didn't want to. And I guess you have something about that.
I have a couple things here, yes.
Okay.
So it's a couple short lines, nothing crazy here, but if anyone's wondering why AJ left TNA, AJ did an interview on leaving Impact due to a pay cut. Supposedly, it was a pay cut over 60%. And AJ says, I think that saying 60% is being generous, to be honest with you. That's kind of crazy when that's the first offer, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. I've worked here for 11 years and hard for 11 years. I haven't gotten less popular here in TNA. In fact, gotten more popular, especially in the last year, so I don't know what's going on. And AJ says, on it not being fair to his family, he says, I'm a family man. That's my job, and my job is to take care of them. You don't know how much I made or how less I made, but if you're going to take a pay cut at your job, I'm going to take a pay cut at my job. But think about it, because you've got mouths to feed. So over 60% or more of a pay cut they wanted to give AJ Styles, supposedly, which is fucking nuts.
That's crazy.
So AJ just wanted the same money he had the last contract.
Right.
He said if they would have given me $1 more on a contract, I would have just stayed.
Yes.
Because this is the same shit before. AJ had offers from WWE before.
Sure, yeah.
But he wasn't going to make the same amount of money. TNA was paying him more. So he just stayed in fucking TNA. And they wanted him to move with his wife, and his wife was in college for something at the time.
Sure.
And AJ didn't want to move his family. And because that's just the type of guy AJ is.
But he was fucking loyal as fuck.
Because because they made him.
He was right, yeah. And subsequently he made them.
Yeah, right. No, but it goes both ways for sure. And he just wanted the same money, and they, for whatever reason, I looking back on it, I guess they were about to go out of business. So
they had. I mean, I imagine if they could have. Yes, fuck, I don't know. I want to say if they could have, they would have, but I feel like they
I would have cut half the roster.
Magnus.
I would have cut half the roster.
Get fucking Gunner out of here. Get Magnus out of here. EC3. Okay, EC3 is on the come up.
EC3 is fine.
He's on the come up.
Yeah. But they could have.
There's a lot of other people. As far as I would figure out how can we save AJ.
Throw the fucking farm.
Yeah. What can we do to get AJ? What do we have to move around? What pieces?
I'm cutting Dixie Carter.
I'm cutting Janice, actually.
Yeah, dude.
Hulk Hogan must have fucked that company up, bro. He must have taken everything.
Dude, going on the road lost them so much money.
Oh my god, yeah.
But they had to. It was such a weird thing because they had to go on the road to make more fans
to try
grow,
to increase revenue
just,
sure.
It's like a double-edged sword either way.
Well, they should have just fucking did what Jeff Jarrett was doing, just go on the road with house shows and shit.
Yeah.
And then have a pay-per-view every once in a while outside the fucking Impact Zone. And it's they were doing fine. And they were, before Hogan came in, they were on the up and making money and all that shit. But it's their idea was way different than AJ's idea. AJ's idea was just he just wants to provide for his family and he just wants to make the same money, and he just wants to make sure like that everyone in his life is set up straight, and like as long as that happens, he doesn't fucking care what's going on. Like he literally never cared about how TNA booked him or anything. Like all he cared about was just like they were paying him enough to make sure his family was okay.
Yeah.
And like
whatever they gave him, he fucking nailed.
Yeah, and like it didn't matter because it's like at the
exactly.
end of the day, AJ's not going to have a bad match on purpose,
Right.
you know. And like even the Claire Lynch shit, you know what I mean? Like he went through
Which is
that and all that
nuts.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's like TNA was there, you know, in 2009, where like they were fine and they were still popular and they were popping 1 million viewers on Spike, and they were doing road shows and they were making money and like they were bringing in names and like things were popping off. And they just fucking they didn't have the visionary like that. You know what I mean? The visionary
Just fell
was
apart.
let's just fucking copy
Get
WWE. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, damn, man, like y'all gotta stop fucking doing that shit.
Yeah. It's so brutal. That's so fucking brutal.
If you're a
It's
company
like,
out there trying to do that shit, it just ain't happening.
knock it off.
It just ain't fucking
Knock it
happening.
off.
Yeah, man,
no,
it's not fucking happening.
If they wanted to watch fucking Raw, they would watch Raw. Why are they tuning in your show?
It just makes some fucking money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just make some fucking money.
It is crazy, like you said, though, James, that how, like, I mean, there definitely is a link between AJ leaving here and AEW existing.
It changed the business forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
AJ leaving was the biggest like culture shift in wrestling
Yeah.
in a long time. I don't
Bullet Club gets crazy hot off of that. You know what I mean? If Bullet Club doesn't get as hot as it does, like who knows? Like who joins it? Who knows? You know, Cody doesn't end up fucking going to New Japan. Maybe like the AEW
right,
doesn't start.
yeah.
Like all that shit. You know?
No, and I know people think like, you know, like especially if you look back on it, like the Fergal stuff was like the best Bullet Club shit, but that shit did not start rocking crazy until AJ got there.
It's true. It's true. And I, as someone that liked that era of Bullet Club too, I was watching when AJ came in. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was a huge deal.
Yeah,
and he was putting on. AJ had not lost a step.
No fucking way. He might have gotten better somehow.
Yeah, he was like in his prime.
Yeah, what an incredible run that was. How long is he in New Japan? Is it a year?
It wasn't long at all because then he goes to WWE.
Yeah, wow.
And then his
Holy shit.
WWE stuff, like he came in at the right time. SmackDown Live was popping.
Oh,
like
yeah, he
that's
gets
right.
drafted to
I
that,
forgot
right?
about that.
yeah, he has a fucking feud with Dean Ambrose, and they were
Cena?
popping off. And Cena, like what a run! I don't know what he's doing
Remember
now.
Y2 AJ?
For the one day.
I forgot about that.
Dude, I swear, in the past couple years, I've seen somebody in public with a Y2 AJ shirt. I'm not joking.
That's
There's
legendary.
no way.
That's like the
I couldn't-
Deftones shirt. It costs $800.
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. But yeah, this was a crazy, crazy time. Not how I
Well-
would expected AJ to have gone away, but that's
Hey,
Necessary
he thought it was
evil.
cool. He
Yeah,
thought it
yeah,
was
yeah.
sweet, you know, like the entire roster beat him up, so that's pretty sweet.
yeah,
way
it's
to go
probably a
out, I
fun way
guess.
to. Yeah, he's probably goodbye to the boys. You know.
Yeah, beat me
right?
up. It's like in Japan when someone retires, they do like a battle royal where everyone on the roster
Fucks them up.
gets to face them for 1 minute. Yeah, he gets a 1 minute match with them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like
blood
that.
in, blood out.
Well, usually, I mean, no, they're usually pretty nice about it. They
okay.
some of them they'll just shake his hand and leave. And
Oh, fair enough. But yeah, that was Impact Wrestling for January 9th, 2014.